Hello Scorpios and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for June 24th through 30th of 2019. Okay Scorpios, so I'm just going to start this off with a couple quick messages and then we'll finish the video with the rest of the messages, okay? So if you want a 20% discount on anything you get through my Teespring or any merch, stick around till the end, and I'll also go over the contest again at the end, okay? But I am doing a contest. I'm sure you guys are aware if you follow me. And it's for a free half-hour reading with me, and you have until the end of June to enter, okay, guys? So this is the last week to enter. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel or be a subscriber and share a video or share the channel on social media. And then email me, okay? And my email, as well as all the information on booking a reading with me, is right below this video in the description box. All right, Scorpio, so let's get right into your reading here. We're using the Cat Tarot. As you guys know, this reading cannot and will not resonate with all of you guys, and that's okay. If it doesn't, check out your other weeklies, check out your mid-monthly, or even your Sagittarius full moon tarot scope, because that has a lot of messages that are sticking around until August, September, okay? So, Scorpios, we're using the Cat Tarot this week because we actually just had a little bit of a loss. Well, not a little bit, a pretty big loss here. Our kitty, Ravi, we actually had to put him down the other day. So in his honor, we're using the Cat Tarot, or as I'm going to call it, the Ravi deck here. In his honor. And we're going to take the weeklies a little bit slower this week, a little bit lighter. Just because I don't want to overextend myself in this energy. I don't like doing readings if I'm not fully aligned, so we're taking it slower, a little bit each day. Let's see what this week has in store for you, my beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings, okay? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 24th through the 30th of 2019. Ooh, we're getting the, what is this? I have such bad eyesight. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I guess look at, he's quite tangled up there. In trying to get what he wanted, he's quite tangled up, and he's holding on to something that's really just getting him more tangled up. Is really so I really do enjoy this Eight of Swords because I think it has quite a good visual on it. Alrighty, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this? Three of Wands reversed. And Scorpio. Okay, Two of Wands. Alright. Ooh, and what's popping right out is the, what is this? The Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Alright, so areas where we have not seen things grow are making us feel a little bit stuck, stagnant, frustrated. We might feel like we're not really seeing a way out of our current situation. What is in our power, though, is the Two of Wands. I really feel that is in your power this week to look at things in terms of, you know, where they're going with the world in your hand, saying, I'm actually at, you know, it's all about perspective of seeing that you're actually in a good position to make some decisions. If you want to go somewhere else, if you want to do something else, you're in a great position to do so right now. This is opening up doors for you, whatever you're in right now. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands reversed here. What's coming out right here? Judgment reversed. Okay. Three of Wands reversed. Okay, this is the Five of Swords. Wow, and the Chariot comes out there. All right, so we'll take them. Excuse me. When you see Judgment reversed, there's some major transformations that are happening in our life that we might be having a really hard time adjusting to, I feel. We're not really seeing the forest through the trees with Eight of Swords and Judgment reversed here, you know. We don't have to get obsessive about the details is what we need to remember, because it feels like maybe that's what we're getting stuck up in here, is that we're getting focused on, all stuck up on these little details of this, that, and the other thing, and we're letting that kind of cloud our path to where we're going, causing fights, seeing, you know, this is a battle that we're just not winning. Gosh, I hope you guys can't hear what's happening outside. There's a lot happening outside right now. Sorry, but I apologize if you guys can hear that. But Judgment reversed, Eight of Swords, Three of Wands reversed. There's a lot of frustration. It feels like there's a lot of roadblocks there. You know, we're letting different matters kind of cloud our judgment. We're letting our attachments to certain ways of life or certain viewpoints honestly cloud our judgment to where we're going. The Five of Swords at the center of your reading, to me, this is a fighting energy. We could be a little bit on edge in this energy, even though, you know, you're a water sign entering Cancer season. I feel like it's a lot less comfortable for you for some reason. The Gemini season, we're not feeling very comfortable. We're feeling a lot more emotionally driven, a lot more, and it's kind of clouding our judgment, I feel. It's causing us to see things in a skewed way, even though we don't have much water here other than the Chariot. With the Two of Wands and the Chariot, Five of Swords, yeah, we're definitely having disagreements or fighting about, you know, where we're headed, where we're going. And it could even just be within ourselves here. We're at war with ourselves. You know, what do we do in a situation? Which way do we go? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I give this up and go towards a different career or a different path here? It's kind of difficult, I'll be honest. However, I want to say that you guys do seem to be in the position of power here. You're at the forefront. You're in a good position. You've overcome some serious obstacles, and you've cleared away quite a lot of the mess here to get to where you are. You know, you've gone through a lot of growth and healing, and you really can't turn your back on what you've achieved here. Even though, you know, we've got these two cats here with their backs to us, you know. We can't ignore the amount of discord in our life, even if we are in a good position, even if we have overcome a lot. If there is still discord, we can't be ignoring this at this time of whatever this is. Because yes, we've grown a lot here, but we also can't ignore the clutter. We can't ignore those things that, you know, we're allowing to continuously cloud our judgment, continuously block us as we try to push forward here. You know, we have to let something go and really compromise. You have to let the toilet paper roll here go. We have to let go of whatever this is that's stopping us from seeing our own progress, from seeing ourselves in a better light, and seeing, you know, how to push forward. And I think a lot of it has to do with attachments to things, attachments to where we were and what we had. I mean, you are a fixed sign, Scorpio. You know, change is difficult for you. It's not just like, you know, earth signs are stubborn. All fixed signs have an energy of being a bit stubborn in the face of change. It's not comfortable. It's not fun, you know, by any means. But what you have to remember here is that you hold the control, and it feels like it's kind of taking control of your mind, your mentality of the situation, and allowing, you know, yourself to release certain attachments, certain negative or even guilty situations. If you felt guilt, if you felt ashamed, if you felt like something was your fault and you held on to this, it's coming forth to show you, you know, you have grown, and you have, you know, been through a lot of spiritual, a lot of internal growth here, a lot of even just stepping up into your own power. But you still allow these feelings from the past of something that, you know, you feel you didn't handle right, or you feel you didn't step up to the plate to, or that hurts you, or that, you know, you believe for some reason, you know, you should feel guilty about. It's time to move on from that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Just release the guilt, release anything that you're blaming yourself for, anything that you're holding on to as, you know, a pain. It's almost like a huge, just like, I'm just seeing like a heavy burden on your back, and you're just way down, crouched down, trying to crawl forward. But you have to let things go. You have to release guilt. You have to release whatever it is that you're still blaming yourself for. Okay, Scorpio, you hold the reins here. So again, this Three of Pentacles reverses that you need to rebuild this. You need to really look at, you know, what you've built up these mentalities on, and realize that you are in control here, and you don't have to hold on to this anymore. You've grown enough here that it's not healthy for you to just continue to hold on to some type of guilty situation where you've messed up, or where you believe you've done somebody wrong, or something you forgot that you're still, you know, holding yourself accountable for. It's time to let it go, to stop building upon that, you know, foundation, and build upon something new. You're in the position of power here. So wow, that's a really deep reading for you, Scorpio. Let's check out your love reading for the week, and we're going to use the Gustav Klimt deck. I was really drawn to use this for you guys. Love and romance energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. June 24th through 30th. I keep almost saying May, like, oh my god. Here we are in almost July. Let's see. Love and romance energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Three of Pentacles. Coming out of the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords reversed. Again, you guys might be a little bit, like, snippy this week. I don't know. Because of, you know, what's coming up, I think. I don't know if that Sagittarius full moon or around then some stuff came up for you guys. Do check out your Sagittarius full moon reading. Those energies came up, but I think that they're just the beginning. So definitely check that out. That's not going away anytime soon. Intense stuff here. Love and romance energy. Ten of Swords. Wow, okay, so we're releasing or going through some really painful karmic endings here. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about this. This is some chapters, closing some chapters, being open. This is a whole new situation here. We're overcoming definitely some negative karmic situation or attachments. Let me just make sure this isn't overheated. No, okay. Three of Pentacles, Knave of Swords. Let's get some clarifiers here. Okay, all right. We're feeling really insecure about, if we are in a relationship, we might be feeling very insecure and very distant, and it's bringing up a lot of negative views about ourselves, a lot of what's wrong with me, what's going on here, maybe they're cheating on me, maybe this, maybe that, and I don't know, it's putting you in a really bad mental state. Some of you, I think, are getting also, I feel bad saying this, like ghosted a little bit. If you were trying to approach somebody, start something with somebody, something that you thought, you know, was like either a friendship that you were like, okay, this is going to turn into something, or do I invite them out, see what happens? They're either ghosting you, not like hitting you back up, or like really confirming that there's no interest there. Sorry. That's just in a very basic nuts and bolts level though. 10 of Swords, the World. I like this, though. I don't hate the Ten of Swords. We might not feel like we're on steady ground. We might feel that the person that we were with was greedy. Maybe they, you know, it was like a one-night stand and you thought it would be more, and it was just not. The World, though. Seven of Swords. Okay. We're bringing an end to some unconfirmed, some things that we haven't confirmed. Something that we knew was kind of off, you know. We're like, okay, what's going on there? There's some confirmation. You know, I feel we're kind of like, okay, I was right. If you were wondering that, I'm just going to be honest there, whoever this is resonating with. God, I feel like I always get these intense readings for you guys, and you're like, oh my God, why? But I don't know, whoever I'm picking up on, this is the energy that Spirit tells me. Let me just hold this for a second, feel this for a second. I have to be honest, whatever you guys have been going through, I feel like you've been at a really low point in terms of either how you view yourself or just in love in general. I don't know what's going on in your life, but you're feeling really low. And it's kind of making you either passive-aggressive, kind of snippy. Maybe you're looking at, again, spying on people's profiles, stuff like that, you know, doing some negative online. I don't know, that sounds so weird, negative online dating, but like you're like stalking people online or looking at people when you shouldn't be, and it's just, it's not gonna be good if that's what you're doing. If you're doing something shady, Scorpios, you're gonna get caught, is really what I'm trying to get at in the nicest way possible. Now I'm not gonna accuse you of that, or again, you're catching somebody else doing that if that's not you. I'm gonna just try to get this on an energetic level to get this from a different perspective, because I feel like I'm just so in it. And I want to kind of step up in terms of spirit. Show me on a spiritual level, like what this is in terms of love and romance energy this week. What is the growth? What is this all for here for Scorpios? Six of Wands. It's putting you on the right path. So if you're seeing things painfully, if you're having painful endings, having some really painful conversations that are bringing up fears and anxieties, it's time to bring them out into the open. Talk about how you really feel. Talk about what's going on here, and it's for the best. But again, if you're single, yeah, I mean, I just feel like this is a tough week for you too. But know that this wasn't meant to work out for the best. You know, whoever you were hung up on here, it feels like it might have been a while, or for some reason it's really painful, even if it wasn't a long time. But it's time to move on. I do think that there's a chance to bridge gaps in relationships if we talk about these pushes here, whatever is coming up, you know, because again, I feel like you can't hide how you feel this week for some reason. You're feeling really low, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve right now, Scorpio, so if you're feeling low, people are going to know. The people in your relationship are going to know what's going on. You might be picking at them unnecessarily, causing some drama, causing some issues, so watch out for that, but those 10 swords are coming into view. You can't hide them anymore. It's just a really intense feeling that I get. You can't hide if you're feeling unstable, if you're feeling insecure. So it might as well bring out to the open to close this chapter and move on to the next one. Because the 10 of Swords is here, but there's the world. So I love that. Because, you know, yes, we're getting out of this mindset. We're getting out of this mentality. We're getting out of these 10 of Swords. You know, we're taking the 10 swords out and we're really talking about the deep things here. We're really releasing some negative built up energy from the past. Or for whatever reason why we've been carrying it, I don't know, but it's going to be different for all of you, but it's intense and it's quite a release here. Alright, so let's see, Scorpio, let's get some love, romance, angel, oracle cards here from the Doreen Virtue deck. Soulmate, why does this card keep coming out, guys? Soulmate and retreat, interesting. Okay, so, some of you guys need to take some time together, like, away, because, you know, look at, they're, like, on a honeymoon here. It's time to disconnect from the world, maybe reconnecting your relationship by disconnecting from the rest of the world. You know, going on like a little trip, going on a little adventure, going, you know, planning a vacation, going on a second honeymoon. And for those of you guys who are on a honeymoon, you're with your soulmate, you're really enjoying the energy. And maybe that's why there's, you know, there's such like an intense, you know, not karmic, but like a life chapter ending for you guys as you open up to a brand new chapter of love. You're releasing maybe fears of, you know, stepping up to the plate, of getting married, of having children, moving in together, starting a long-term relationship. So again, don't take all that so negatively, because again, now I'm getting more now I'm getting the message that I asked Spirit for here. It could be a really good thing, but I feel like a lot of stuff is coming up from the past this weekend. You could be subject to a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of stuff coming up because you guys are changing in the heart and you're going through your transformation as Scorpios do. So you're going to get through this. And again, if you're wondering if someone's your soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. You might be looking for some time alone, though. You might need some time for yourself so you also don't cause so much fights and drama in your relationship. So again, whether that's, you know, retreating with them or retreating without them, we need some time alone together or apart, maybe both. All right, lovely. I really like these messages. Let's get a Halloween Oracle card for you guys in the Stacey DeMarco deck. All right, messages from our higher selves, from Spirit, of guidance, of advice, of whatever Scorpio needs to know this week. Oh my gosh, I love this card, the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. There's a couple cards in this that I kind of associate with your energy, but mostly this one. Because we do have the pomegranate here, which talks about, is it Persephone? When Hades, he leads Persephone into, he tempts her with, you know, the pomegranate here, and once she eats it, she can only leave, you know, hell or the underworld once a year. So I always associate this kind of with, you know, death, with Hades, with the underworld. So I kind of associate it with you guys going deep, making those transformations. It's like a life-to-death transformation, and sometimes it's all by taking a bite of that fruit. So I don't know. Weird message, but anyways, I associate this with you guys. So this is interesting. A very transformational week for you. Very Scorpio. Very Scorpio of you guys. All right, the Underworld. Should the Underworld card be present in your reading, you are being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier or more authentic to you. This may involve changing course. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving. Whilst things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, this is temporary. Space is being made into which you can create the new. So you're being asked to create something new this week, and if you have pushes and pulls on that, don't ignore them. Go for it. Whether it might be getting back into a hobby and making something of it, you know, or getting back into something that you always felt, you know, was meant for you. It's time to do those things. It's time to make those big changes. It's time to ask yourself, who do you want to be rather than who you are now. Okay? All right, Scorpio, so those are your messages for the week of June 24th through 30th. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys haven't, definitely put yourself in for that free 30-minute reading. I'm doing a contest. This is the last week to enter. So you have until June 30th. And all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, or subscribe to the channel and just post, or share a video, share the channel, post it on social media, and then email me, okay? My email, as well as all the other information on booking a reading with me, is in the description box right below this video. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and have a wonderful and blessed week. Oh, also, before I forget, I almost forgot, if you want to get 20% off of any order that you get through my Teespring, because I put out my new merch, and it should be in a bar under the video, or you can look up Deku Tarot on Teespring and check out what I was able to make. And what I was able to design. I think I have 4 designs out right now. I'm working on the rest. It's just been tough getting all this stuff done, and it's been a tough time. So we'll be getting those out soon. Don't worry. We'll be getting Scorpio out soon. But thank you guys so much. So again, you can use the discount code for 20% off until, oh my god, I can't speak right now, sorry guys, until June 30th. You can use the code Full Moon, capital F, capital M. You can get 20% off of whatever you order through Teespring. Use it at the end when you're checking out. So thank you guys so much, and I'm going to stop talking now because apparently I forgot how. So have a wonderful and blessed week, my lovely Scorpios.